Well, today we're going to take a look at this Meccano. It was a store display build, probably around in the 1980s. It has earlier parts and older parts and kind of a mishmash of all kinds of parts. It also has 4 motors for controlling arm movements and hand movements, and we'll get into that. I don't have a wide angle lens, so it's very difficult for me to get in positions where everything can be seen. Let's maybe not look at everything. Let's just kind of focus on this. I'll get around to the back side where the switches are. And let's see, let's start with the fingers. And in case that isn't showing up, let's move the camera around here so you can see he's fingering the old fiddle. Okay, we're going to leave that function on, and let's turn on the hand. Now this one will tend to move this hand up and down the neck. It can move it in multiple positions. And eventually, randomly, what would happen is this would slide back down again. Just gravity pulls it back down. A motor would lock it up. And that's what that's going to do. Then you have the arm, which is this arm moving up and down here for that. And then next you actually have the bowing action, which is a little harder on the motor. You can actually hear the gear slipping a little bit when it gets to that one part. But they are just 6-volt small motors. They weren't made for a long life. So I'm not going to leave it on very long. So let's turn the bowing one off. We can leave the others going. Suppose this hand position could be changed, maybe. And if that would make the bowing easier. Let's try the bowing again with that in a new position. That isn't really going to change a whole lot. Okay, I'm going to leave the owner of this device, after I've refurbished it basically, to make any comments that he wants about it. Ozzy's Robots on YouTube. He can tell you whatever he wants to tell you about it. And I just basically wanted to share it and show it to you all. We had to mount it on a wood base and add the pole in the back to improve his posture. A lot of the metal pieces were bent in shipping and movement from Europe to the USA. Didn't get the best of care. I mean, a lot of things, the head was dismantled and crushed, the violin was crushed, the legs and arms were all bent. He was in pretty poor shape. But for being basically in America what we call an erector set, and the rest of the world is called Meccano, I guess it didn't really travel all that poorly, considering. It will stand without the support pole in the back. It's just that it leans over a lot, like he's getting ready to take a bow, but he doesn't fall over. So the pole is there to give him more longevity and improve his posture over time. And so there we have it, the Meccano violinist. As it was explained to me, a window display from probably around the 1980s. And some of that can be time printed because Meccano introduced the black panel that you see there, the blue panel that you see there, the darker greens, the lighter greens, a couple of small plastic pieces that they started introducing in certain years, plus the particular 6-volt blockhead motors that were used. Those are all dated in different years, so it's really a blend of many, many years of Meccano parts.